So when you moved in, how many people were living in the house?
3 adults, including myself, and then a child.
And then when he moved in, 4 adults?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were aware of the people living in the house, the 3 people living in the house and the child before you moved in?
Yeah.
Would you have had a problem if he moved in without the dog?
No.
Okay, so it was just the dog.
Yeah, it was.
Why didn't y'all have a lease?
Honestly, I just didn't think.
Was this your first time renting?
Not my first time renting. Well, I guess like a short-term rental. So I just wanted something like quick. And honestly, the main thing was the bathroom to myself. That I was
And
like,
you didn't think anything was wrong with not signing anything?
I did, I
Because
guess,
I mean,
just in case.
the $500 security came up after you moved in.
Yeah.
That would have been written out if you
Yeah.
signed something.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, do you not feel that she's owed the $400?
I feel like she had an agreement with my dad to stay at the end of the month, and then she said, she could go with her mom's, and she kind of broke that agreement with him, to leave early. And
Right. Okay. So what's interesting is that in your answer, you said, "I pay all the bills in the house because I have a good job. When I left, the bills became my father's. I wasn't going to pay bills somewhere I wasn't able to live."
yeah,
Why would she pay bills somewhere she is not able to comfortably live in?
she shouldn't,
She shouldn't fear going home. She
shouldn't
shouldn't
fear going
fear
home, yeah.
being attacked by a dog. Because listen, I'm afraid of anybody's dog
Yeah.
besides my own. And if a pit bull was coming my way, I'm running, right? It's scary.
Yeah.
And would you expect her to pay rent somewhere she's not comfortable in?
I told her, hey, if y'all agree, he's gonna pay you back. I'll give you the $400.
Yeah.
I'll give you the $500. But then he didn't want to pay it back. So why would I pay, somebody that doesn't want to pay them?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Judge Minster.
Ms. Garbarino, before dealing with the deaf pit bull, how did you find the living situation there?
It was a little, strange a little bit, but like they're a little kooky, but I didn't have a problem with it. Like I would come home, he had a little dog, his dad had a little Boston Terrier, and I didn't mind it. Like I was comfortable before
But
that.
at the beginning, Mr. Rosas was not living there.
No.
Again, why were you not living at the house when she first moved in?
I broke a phone, and that caused domestic violence, so I couldn't be at the house because of the domestic violence.
So when the order of protection expired,
I came back.
you came back.
Yeah, I came back.
Were you aware that you had this situation going on in the home that you were staying in between Mr. Rosas and the people who were living there, his
No.
wife? Okay.
No idea.
Did that bother you at all?
I didn't find that out until today. So I had no idea about that.
So you didn't even know at the time that he rented you the apartment that there was a guy who was prohibited from coming back to the apartment because he had done something to give rise to an order of protection?
No.
Okay. When did you actually come back to the apartment, Mr. Rosas?
I'm not really sure. I'm sorry.
Late November?
Around there, yeah, after Thanksgiving.
And when, Ms. Garbarino, did you decide, I can't live here, it's just not safe?
November 30th, I spoke to my mom about it, and she was like, get out of there. Yeah, my mom was like, no, that's a dangerous situation. Just come back home.
And when was it that you first notified either Mr. Rosas or his father that you had to leave?
November 30th, it was right after that conversation.
And where were you staying from November 30th to December 7th, the date the movers moved you out?
At my mom's.
So you never went back there?
Yeah, I didn't sleep
Okay.
there after that night.
Okay. I have no further questions. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you both. The parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Ms. Garbarino, Mr. Rosas, we have deliberated and we have reached a unanimous verdict. Under the circumstances, Ms. Garbarino, we believe you're entitled to your deposit back, the portion that you haven't received back already. This is a security deposit for damages, and we believe that your reason for leaving was legitimate, and we didn't see any basis to withhold the return of your full security deposit. With that said, a little twist here. Mr. Rosas, we actually don't believe that you personally are responsible for returning the money, but we believe your father is.
Okay.
You're here today on behalf of the both of you. He doesn't get off because he failed to show up, but the verdict, as a technical matter, the judgment is going to be against him only because we believe you only have a claim against the person that you contracted with. So, Ms. Garbarino, for that reason, the verdict is in your favor. We are granting you the full $400 requested as against Mr. Rosas Sr., and we're dismissing the complaint against Mr. Rosas Jr., but you will recover in full from his father. So we wish you both the best.